ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार।
हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि शरणं हरि
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी। बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायकु फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
चरण सरोज रज, निज मन मुकुर सुधारी। बरन रघुबर बिमल जसु, जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजय, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबेको आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवा पारे, होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे, सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना, आपन तेज समारो आपै, तीनों लोक हाकते कापै, भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै, महावीर जब नाम सुनावै, नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा, संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै, चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे, अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा, तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै, अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई, और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई, जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा, पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप, राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
Shri Krishna, everybody. Shri Krishna Vande Jagadguru. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. A warm welcome to all the Geeta sadhakas who have joined the Geeta Pariwar for learning Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā with proper pronunciation and intonation. We are all indeed blessed to be a part of this divine family. Along with the Gita recitation classes, these Gita Vivechana or the interpretation sessions during the weekend help us in understanding the meaning of the shlokas so that we can inculcate the lessons in our life. Today we are having the interpretations for the fourth and the concluding session of the sixth adhyaya of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā, Atma Sanyama Yoga. As the saying goes, Tena vina trunamapi na chalati. So let us start with the prayer. Let us surrender completely to the Almighty and seek the blessings. To do the Arambha Prarthana, we have Vidya Ravji with us, and Didi ji is from Jalna, Maharashtra. She is a homemaker and teaches Indian classical dance as well. Associated with Geeta Pariwar since January 2021, she is already offering seva as a technical assistant and a core trainer in all the 4 levels. I request Vidya Didi ji to recite the prayer. Jai Shri Krishna, Vidya Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण। वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you, Vidya ji. That was so beautiful, so nicely recited. Dhanyavad. Jai Shri Krishna. Now it is time for the lighting the lamp or Deepa Prajwalan. So let us ward off the tamas in and around us with the Jyoti, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. So to do the Deepa Prajwalan, we have Amarnath Sahuji with us. Amarnath Bhayaji is from Ranchi, Jharkhand, and he holds a BSc and BEd degrees and is a retired government officer. He has keen interest in spiritual activities. Associated with Geeta Pariwar since May 2022, Bhayaji has been doing seva in various roles such as the group coordinator and the technical assistant for all the 4 levels, along with being a technical mentor, technical monitor, and a part of the calling team, and also a Geeta Pracharak. Amarnath Bhayaji, I request you to do the Deepa Prajwalan.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Bhayaji. That was so beautiful. We got to see your puja place. We are indeed blessed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bhayaji. Now we will look at two quick announcements. And as you saw, Seva and Sadhana go hand in hand. So you can strengthen our Geeta Sadhana by becoming a Geeta Sevi. And many working seamlessly under the guidance of Param Pujya Guruji, our core team, and the grace of Sri Bhagavan to make the entire learning program of the Geeta Pariwar happen. There are many, many ways one can contribute to this divine mission. In case if you want to learn more about the Geeta Parivar's Geeta Sevi program, please do attend today's session at 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And also, as per the latest update, April 2024's L1 batch has had over 50,000 plus participants from over 80 countries. And a new L1 batch is starting from June 7, 2024. In fact, as part of this June batch, Geeta Pariwar has added a special Brahma Muhurta 4 a.m. time slot as well. Please do share this information in your family and friend circles who might be interested in learning the Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Now it is time for the most anticipated part of the session. Our speaker of the day is Geeta Pravina Geeta Vrati and our senior trainer Rupal Shukla ji Didi. And Rupal ji is a disciple of our Parama Pujya Swami Guru Govind Giri Devji Maharaj. And she has been with Geeta Pariwar for a decade, that too from a very young age. And she has accomplished so much on the spiritual aspects. She has received the Acharya degree in Advaita Vedanta at Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapith at Kochi. And Rupal ji has participated in many Vakyartha and Parikshas conducted in Vedanta and other Sankhya Yoga philosophies. And Didi has won first prize in Vedanta and the best Vakyartha prize among all the students across India. She has also won the first prize in a speech given on Bhagavan Shankaracharya. Didi has won many prizes in Guruvayur, Kerala, and also Varanasi. She is one of the program coordinators of online Geeta classes. Rupal Didi is leading the literature team and volunteers various capabilities and responsibilities in Geeta Pariwar as well. It is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome Rupal Didi ji to today's interpretation session on Atma Samyama Yoga. Didi ji, I request you to illuminate our mind by your expertise. Jai Shri Krishna.
Let's start today's session with Sadashiva-Samadhamam Shankaracharya-Madhyaman Asmadacharya-Paryantam Vande Guru-Paramparam Vande Guru-Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna everyone. Today actually we have to complete that chapter because we were seeing all the shlokas in very much detail and now we are having less time to complete that. But yeah, mostly we have covered all the concepts, but today we are going to see a new concept that will be discussing in all the shlokas. So we will be going a little faster just try to gather the things because topic is not tough to understand. Topic is easier, just some new.
Jai Shri Krishna, Rupal.
We have seen that how Lord was explaining the discipline of meditation.
Rupal Didiji, sorry to interrupt. Your voice is
He told actually about the Advaita Darshana, how that yogi sees everywhere the Paramatman. Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvachamayi pashyati tasyahanna pranashyami satamena pranashyati. He who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, he never becomes separated from me.
sorry, Rupal Shukla ji, your voice is echoing. Maybe some technical glitch. Yeah, we apologize for the technical glitch, and Rupal Didiji will be back. Yeah.
Let's start today's session with the prayer.
Thank you, ji.
सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Today actually we have to complete that chapter because we were seeing all the shlokas in very much detail and now we are having less time to complete that. But yeah, mostly we have covered all the concepts, but today we are going to see a new concept that we'll be discussing in all the shlokas. So we will be going little faster. Just try to catch the things because topic is not tough to understand. That topic is easier, just something new to us. In the last session, we have seen that how Lord was explaining the discipline of meditation, and in 38th verse he told that how this Advaita, he told actually about the Advaita Darshana, how that yogi sees everywhere the Paramatman. Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvanchamayi pashyati tasyahanna pranashyami sachamena pranashyati. He who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, he never becomes separated from me, nor do I become separated from him. From here, now from 31st shloka, we are going to start today. He will be taking that discipline of meditation only further, and then we will be seeing so many things, so many new things. Yeah, Shobhaji, please mute. Okay. सर्वभूतस्थितं यो मां भजत्येकत्वमास्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि स योगी मयि वर्तते. सर्वभूतस्थितं. Now I will be taking some Sanskrit meaning also because when we are learning further we have to get the meaning of those words also. Sarvabhutasthhitam yomam. Bhuta here not the ghost, not the witch. Bhuta means the elements, the 5 elements, and Sarva Bhuta, Bhuta also means the pranis, the beings. So Sarva Bhuta Sthitam Yo Mam, abiding in all the beings, Yo Mam Bhajati, who worships me, Ekatvam Asthitaha, Ekatvam, united, established. Sarvatha Vartamanopi Sayogi Mai Vartate, Sarvatha Vartamanopi, in every way remaining also, that yogi abides in me only. It means who is worshipping me with all the ways. In 12th chapter we see in word Pariyupasate, who worship me in all the ways. Here the Lord is telling Ekatvamasita bhajatye yo mam bhajati sarvabhutasitam sarvatha bhajati. In all the ways he is worshipping me. So that person abides in me only. They never get separated from me. Even whatever they are doing, whatever they are performing, the actions and whatever they do, they dwell in me only. They abide in me only. They never get separated from me. He who is being established in unity in that Lord worships me, dwells in all the beings, because that person is seeing that Paramatman in everyone, in all the beings. So that is Advaita Darshan. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. We all are the eternal part of that Paramatman only, that eternal reality only. We are not separated from that. We are that only. So, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, this word is just illusion. This word is not real. Jagan Mithya, Jivo Brahmaiva Napara. We all are the Jivas, but we are not something else. We are not something separated from that Brahman. But Naparaha. We are not something else. We are that Jiva Brahmaiva. We are that only. When in Advaita, the concept comes Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. So, Aham Brahmasmi is I am Brahman. Tattvamasi means you are also that Brahman. That Tat Tvam Asi. Tat means referring to that Brahman. The pronoun is always referring something which is Buddhist, which is in our minds. So, Tat Tvam Asi. You are that Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi, that Brahman. So you are also that Brahman only. So there, this Brahma, Satyam, Jagan, the Advaita concept, we are seeing everywhere that Paramatman. For us, actually, it is difficult to see that Paramatman even in a one person. But we seen that story, how the Ramatirtha was running after that dog. Shunichaiva Shwapa Kecha Pandita Samadarshana. Everywhere they are seeing the Lord, that Parabrahma Paramatman only. They are not differentiating anything. And they are actually able to do that because they have practiced the discipline of meditation. Now in next shloka, the Lord explains the merit of that enlightened yogi who believes in that formless God, that Parabrahma. We are worshipping the Sagura Sakara Brahman, the Rama in some form, having some form, the Rama, the Krishna, Lord Krishna. So we are worshipping these forms, but we believe in that Advaita Darshan. There is only one reality, nothing is true. Everything is just illusion, everything is just mithya, nothing is eternal, nothing is truth. Brahma is only the truth, the eternal truth. So we believe in that concept still, we worship that Sagura Sakara Nirguna. There is no problem. So now Lord is telling who worships that formless God, that unmanifest God, that Nirguna Nirakara. What happens? Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha. Someone asked where we are. So we are on 32nd shloka. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yaha. Yaha sarvatra samam pashyati. Sukham vayadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha. Atmaupamyena means there is one drishtanta. They are comparing that upma they are giving. So he who by reason of the similarity of the selves everywhere, I am also Brahman and everyone is that Brahman only. Nothing is other than that Brahman in this universe and in other universes also. So they are comparing. I am also Brahman, everyone is Brahman. So Atma Upamyena, Atma Upama. Atma Upamyena Sarvatra. Everywhere they are saying Samam Pashyati Arjuna. They are saying that Brahman only, that Paramatman only, Samam Pashyati Arjuna. Yaha Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, who is seeing everywhere that Paramatman only, which is dwelling in himself. Sukham vayadiva dukkham sayogi paramomataha. Sees the pleasure or pain as the same everywhere. When I am happy, what do I feel? When I am sad, what do I feel? How is my feeling? So whatever I am feeling when I am in happiness or I am in pain, this same, that person also starts feeling for others. So when that feeling comes, the sorrow and the happiness is equal for everyone. How we start behaving? Then we always take care. What I don't like, I will not do that with others. What I like, what behavior I like for me, what actions I like for me, the things I like for me, I will be performing with everyone, say in that same manner. So here Atma Upamyena, that's why Atma Upamyena, this word is used here. Sarvatra samam pashyati, sukham vayadi va dukkham. He sees the pleasure or pain as the same as everywhere. Whatever he is feeling, he thinks that they will also be feeling the same. That's why I should not trouble them. I should not disturb them. I should not agitate them. So these feelings start coming, and we try to make everyone happy because I feel happy when something happens according to me. Sukham vayadiva dukham sayogi paramo mataha is deemed as the highest. That yogi regarded as highest. Now, from the 10th shloka to 32nd shloka, Lord explained the discipline of meditation. Now, after listening all of that, as our teacher is teaching in our classes, and after listening all the concept, we have some doubt. Now, Arjuna is also having some doubt. A question arises in Arjuna's mind. He says, Arjuna uvacha yoyam yogastvaya proktaha samyena madhusudana etasyahanna pashyami chanchalatvat sitim sthiram. From here, all the shlokas are so beautiful. All the shlokas having a very nice meaning. Actually, we have heard this concept, but where in Bhagavad-Gītā? Here in 6th chapter. Yoga Bhrashta concept is going to start. Arjuna has a doubt. He asked, this yoga of elity, the samam yoga, samam pashyati Arjuna, this yoga of elity, which has been declared by you, O Krishna, I do not see that it can be steady because of the fickleness of the mind. Even for 1 minute or 2 minutes, or even for 1 hour or 1 day, I can think that, yeah, whatever everyone is feeling, that is same as my feeling, or I'm meditating, or I'm feeling everyone same as mine. I am also that Atman, and everyone is having that Paramatman. For 1 day or 1 hour or 1 minute, that is possible. Okay, we can do that with so much effort, by putting so much effort. But that, I think that is very difficult for us because of the fickleness of our mind. Many times in Vivachan Satras, also interpretation sessions, so many people ask the question, we know that we should not get angry on someone, but still we are getting that anger. Still we are speaking something we should not speak. So all are the questions, all these questions are there. The same thing Arjuna is asking. Our mana is very chanchala. Arjuna knows that. Because of the fickleness of mind, I don't think that we would be able to be steady on that. So he is again elaborating that question. Chanchalam himanah Krishna pramati balavadridham tasyahan nigraham manye vayoreva sudushkaram. As we also say, it is very difficult. So no one is telling that is going to be easier for us. Everyone knows that is difficult. Arjuna is also telling, Chanchalam himanah Krishna pramati balavadridham. There are so many adjectives for that mana, specific mana. See how important our mana is. Oh Krishna, the mind is indeed unsteady, destructive, pramati. Chanchalam himanah Krishna, unsteady, chanchalam, pramati, who is having the nature of pramatan, the destruction, destructive. Pramati balavad, dridham balavad, the strong, and dridham, obstinate. To control it, tasyahan nigraham. Nigraham means controlling something. Tasya aham nigraham manye. Aham manye tasya nigraham vayorev sudushkaram. This is the anvaya here. In shlokas, everything is told according to the meter, according to the tone. But in Sanskrit language, actually there is a anvaya. How? Reforming that sentence. Actually not reforming, forming that sentence. Because in a shloka form, that is not the sequence of the words. So that is called anvaya, where the words are connected and what the form should be of that sentence. So here, aham manye tasya nigraham vayorev sudushkaram. Kasya nigraham manasaha nigraham vayorev sudushkaram. He is telling, O Krishna, the mind is indeed unsteady. Chanchalam, pramati, balavad, dridham, tasyan nigraham manye, vayurev sudushkaram. I believe is very difficult, just as just as controlling the wind. As we cannot control the wind, it is also the same difficulty we will face when we are trying to control our mana. Because vayurev sudushkaram, why the vayu? Because controlling the vayu is very difficult. We can control the fire. Okay, fire is there. We can use the water or something, and the water also, and the prithvi tattva also. But controlling the wind is very difficult because you cannot control the wind. If it is flowing from here, that will be flowing. How can we control putting some curtain or taking our hands or using our hands? No, we cannot do that. That's why Sudushkaram, very difficult. That is very difficult. How controlling the wind, the same for our mana also. How clearly the Arjuna is putting his question. See, he knows everything. After this question, we can get that. He knows the mana is so flickery. It is always flickering. So it is very difficult to control that. And Lord is also not denying that statement here. He is going to tell, he is going to support that statement in next verse. So by supporting this statement of Arjuna, Lord is going to explain the way how to control our minds, and this is very important for us. And that is many times, if before joining this Learngeeta also, whenever we hear any lecture or anything, how to control our mind, again and again this answer only comes, what Lord has told here. Let's see. Śrī-Bhagavānuvaca asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigrahanchalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gahyate. The second line of this verse is very, very important. I always say this shloka is important of Bhagavad Gita. This shloka is very important. Same as this 35th shloka is very important. Among some most important shlokas. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. Undoubtedly, asamshayam mahabaho. Mahabaho is whose hands are very long, mighty armed. Mahabaho. Mahantah bahu yasya saha mahabahu. Mahabaho. Mano durnigraham chalam. Lord said that undoubtedly, Arjuna, the mind is difficult to control and restless. Durnigraham chalam, it is restless. Abhyasena tu kaun, but still there is a way. There is nothing which is not having a solution in this world. So everything is having some solution. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. It can be attained by the practice and by the dispassion, by the vairagya. So by the abhyasa and by the vairagya, actually what happens is both the things are important. Sometimes we start practicing abhyasa for 3-4 hours. We might have seen the people that they are practicing the meditation and they are worshipping for 3-4 hours. They are doing some good karmas, but still they are fighting with others or they are scolding others and they are so much interfering in others' matter. So why that happens? Because they have followed the only one principle, abhyasa, but not the vairagya part. Vairagya is also equally important. If we are just practicing, worshipping the Lord and we are not following the vairagya, we are still connected to this word and we are not actually separated from this word and we are just my family, my friends, my siblings, and everywhere the mind is still there. If that is there, then it is very difficult for us to control that mana. That's why Lord is saying, abhyasa tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. Both these principles are equally important to us for attaining that control, for getting that control over mana, for winning that mana. So let's see the next verse. Not only with the practice, vairagya is also important for us. We have to remember this all the time. And next verse, Lord is explaining for whom this yoga of meditation is possible and for whom it is not possible. Now the eligibility criteria comes. Asanyataatmana yogo dushprapaiति me matihi vashyatmana tu yatata shakyo vaptumupayatah. Asanyatatmana, a man of uncontrolled self. Sanyatatma means controlled self. Asanyatatmana means uncontrolled self. Yogo dushprapa is very difficult to attain. Dushprapa. Iti me mati. It is my opinion. It is my mata. It is my view. Vashyatmana tu yatata shakyo vaptumupayata. Vashyatmana, who is self-controlled one. Lord told, Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha kriyate. Now who's following that? They are called Vashyatmana tu yatata. Vashyatmana. They are self-controlled. Vashyatmana tu yatata. They are the striving ones who keep practicing that, who keep following that. Yatata. Shakyo vaptumupayataha. It is possible for them. Avaptum. To obtain that. Upayataha. By the proper means. You have got the way, what you have to follow, the abhyasa and the vairagya, and then you can get that by the worships, there are ways. So, upayatah means following these ways: shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam, upasana, worshipping, karmakanda, everything, whatever we know. And we are still sitting here, listening to the interpretation, attending our classes, and we are trying to connect the people, spread this Gita as much as we can. All these are the ways to attain that. We are stepping, we are moving further on that path of realizing the God. There is no guarantee that we can get that in this birth. Many births it will take, but certainly we are going to get that. How many steps we are going to cover in this birth, that depends on ourselves. Now let's see the next verse. Arjuna puts a question about the fate of such imperfect yogis. Very nice question and very valid question. Arjuna uvacha ayate shraddhayopeto yoga chalitamanasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhing kangating krishna gacchati. This question is from our side. Arjuna is asking. Let's see the second shloka also, then we will go to the meaning. Kachinno bhayavibhrashtaschinna bhramiva nashyati apratishto mahabaho vimudho brahmanav pati. Here Arjuna asked the people like us, all of us. Arjuna is asking, oh Krishna, failing to achieve the perfection. We all are trying, we are all are learning Gita, we all are trying to get some realization of that God. We are also trying to do the worshipping, and we are just stepping on that path and we are trying to achieve that. But Arjuna is asking, if someone is walking on that path, but still, yet he has not achieved that, he has not attained that perfection, attained that Lord, attained that Paramatman. So what happens to them? They have the Shraddha, they are possessed of faith, and they are walking on that path, but they have not achieved the perfection yet. And whose mind is deviated from yoga also. We are walking on that path, okay. We have not achieved that perfection, okay. But some people they have deviated from that path of yoga. They have practiced for long, but somehow they are not deviated. They are not following that. They are no more practicing that. So what happens to them? They neither have achieved the God, nor they have achieved the perfection. And now some people are also deviated from that path. What happens to those? Kachinno bhayo brashtashinna bhramiva nashyati apratishto mahabaho vimodho brahmanapati. Mahabaho. fallen from both. Neither they got the God realization, nor they are following that more. So what happens to them? Fallen from both, without support, deluded on the path of Brahman. They are now deluded. Now they are not walking on that path of Brahman. They are deluded. Does he not get ruined like a scattered cloud? Now Arjuna is taking an example to explain his query. He's telling, he's actually concerned about that, because he's also thinking that I am also on that state only. So he's asking, does not they get ruined or scattered like a scattered cloud? What a scattered cloud is? What happens? Some clouds are, they don't get the chance. They are not descend on this earth in the rain form. And neither they are in the cloud form. They are destroyed. They are scattered completely. Neither in the rain form, they got what they have to, actually same as God realization, nor they are having, they are in the form of cloud. No more they are in the form of cloud also. Means we are not on that path of Brahman also. We are deviated from that. So are we ruined? Because those clouds are just destroyed. They are nowhere now. Not in the rain form, not in the cloud form. So they are just destroyed. So is this going to happen with those yogis also who are deluded on that path and no more following that path? And neither they have got the realization also. What is their gati? Kang gating Krishna gachati? What they are going to get? What their situation will be? Will they get ruined like that cloud? So the answer is certainly no. Next verse, let's see. एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण छेत्तुमर्हस्य शेषतः त्वदन्यः संशयस्यास्य चेता न ह्युपपद्यते. You should all together. Now Arjuna also knows whatever I am asking, only Krishna can answer those questions. Not everyone can answer. So etad, this, me samshayam, this is my doubt. Krishna, oh Krishna, chettum arhasya sheshataha. You can only, asheshataha chettum arhasya, you are only able to destroy it completely, dispel it completely. Chettum arhasi, asheshataha completely. Tvadanyaha samshayasya, tvad anyaha samshayasya asya cheta na hi upapadyate. Other than you, there is no dispeller of this who can destroy my doubt, who can dispel my doubt. No one other than you can do that. Tadanya samshayasya se cheta nahi upapadyate. Other than you, there is no cheta, there is no dispeller. So now, see, in Khandavan Prasanga also, when Agnidev asked Arjuna to burn that Khandavanam, because there are so many animals and they are not letting anyone to go in that, and there is no use of that one also, to just burn that. So Arjuna was a bit afraid that Indra will be coming, because the Tachak Naga, the friend of that Indra, is staying in that vana. So if I start burning that, so Indra will come there, and how I can fight with the lords, with the devatas, with the deities? How I can do that? But he just looked at Krishna, and he had a great belief that when the Krishna is with me, I can do anything. Hamare saath Shri Raghunath to kis baat ki chinta. Arjuna had this feeling forever, all the time, all the moments. He had that feeling. So he thought, okay, Krishna is with me. Always knows. That's why he's telling, Etan me samshayam chetumarasa shisha. You can only dispel that. There is no other dispeller of this samshaya. You are only the one. You have to answer this. So let's, in next verse, Lord is going to clear that doubt. When we surrendered, Lord has no other option for him. He has to do that. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Parthanaivehanamatra vinashastasya vidyate nahi kalyanakrit kaschid durgatin tatha gacchati. Krishna uses the Partha when he feels, actually he loves Arjuna so much already, but sometimes we are loving our children, but sometimes the moment if they are asking something or they are in front, we get more love for them. So the same happens whenever Krishna feels more love, get that more loving feeling for Arjuna, he uses that Partha word. When Arjuna is telling only you are the dispeller of that, he is surrendering himself. Now Krishna is getting that love for Arjuna, realizing that again. That's why he uses Partha. Partha naivehana mutra vinashastasya vidyate. All these verses, starting from 40th shloka, this next 7 verses actually is going to be for us. What is our situation, what we will be getting, and how our lives will be in this birth and hereafter also. Partha naiveha namutra vinashas tasya vidyate. Tasya vinashaha naiva vidyate. The Lord said neither here in this word nor there, after that, thereafter also, in next words also, Arjuna, is there a destruction for him? As you told, will they get ruined like a scattered cloud? Is it going to happen with them who has not realized the God yet, and also they are deviated from this path? So Lord is telling, no, certainly not. They are not going to get destruction. There is no destruction for him. No one who does good karma ever comes to an evil end. Lord declared here, in your life, even you have done some good karma, 1 or 2, something you have done good. If you have done good karma, you will never get the evil end. There will be a good end for you. But still remember the 5th chapter, there will be coming, and Antakale chamame vasmaran muktva kalevaram yah prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayaha. Yam yam vapismaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram. At the moment of dying, when we are leaving this body, this kalevaram, whatever we remember, whatever comes in our minds, that is only our end. And we are going to get in next life, in next birth, the same thing that was at the end of our lives. So we have to be very careful. And now this is very easy concept. Whatever we will be doing in our life for the entire life, the papa karmas and so wrong karmas, we will be doing that. And at the moment of dying, we will remember the Lord and we will get that paramgati. That is not gonna happen. The samana, as I told, the meditation is samana pratyay pravaha. That is very important. Keep practicing. In Brahma Sutras, Lord explained, actually, Brahma Sutra, Veda Vyasaji explained many times. If you have not practiced enough in your life, and in Avrityadhikaranam, actually, Avritya Sakrad Upadeshat Lingacha. These are the sutras in that Adhikaranam. Their Lord, their Veda Vyasaji says, his Tatparya, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says in Shankara Bhashyam, whatever we are doing, we need to practice that till the end. Not one time we practice and we will attain that, or not 2 times, or not 3 times. We have to keep practicing till the end, until we are died. Because that pravaha, that pratyaya is important. If we are getting many pratyayas, many thoughts in our minds, we will not get that Lord in our minds at the moment of time. We have to keep practicing. So same here, Lord is telling, there is no bad end for them. If they have done something good, they will be getting that next birth or this birth good only. So how good? Let's see next verse. Prapya punya kritan lokanushitva shashvati samah Shuchinam Shrimatangehe Yoga Bhrashto Bhijayate. This word is for us, Yoga Bhrashta. We all are Yoga Bhrashtas. We all are none other than that Yoga Bhrashta. Because we have got this path of Gita. We are trying to learn that. We are trying to live Gita. We are trying to apply those principles in our lives. Why that is happening? We have started this journey here. We had started in our previous births. This is just, we are continuing from here. That is yoga bhrashta. Let's see the meaning of the shloka. He who has fallen away from yoga is born again in the house of the pure and prosperous after having attained the words of doer of good deeds and dwelt there for many long years. We must have seen in 1 week ago only, before 1 week only, in one welcome ceremony, one child came 3 years. And he has memorized 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. One child came 6-year-old and he had memorized complete Gita, all the 18 chapters. So is it something they are doing in this life? 5-year-old child, they don't know how to speak properly. And these children are memorizing Gita, memorizing the shlokas, memorizing the chapter. How is it happening? When if we have heard that news a few years back, Pariwar Patil, the son of the great Vedantin, Devdatta Patil ji. I actually met with him, Devdatta Patil ji, and Pariwar, his son. He had cleared the Vedanta Mahapariksha in the age of 15. How can that happen? That pariksha itself takes 3 years or 5 years to clear that, and each grantha, each philosophical text, the people, they will be asking from anywhere, any page number, any concept they are going to ask. And you can clear that in the age of 15. How can that happen? Because they are not someone who has started that journey from here. They are the Vedantins in previous births. In this birth, they are just revising. A 3-year child and a 6-year child, they are memorizing Gita. They are not remembering Gita. They are not memorizing. They are just revising those shlokas, whatever they have learned in their previous births. There's just revision. Other than that, 3-year and 6-year child cannot memorize the shlokas. That is not possible. So they are certainly a yoga bhrashta. We all are also not like 3-year or 6-year. They are greater than us. But we are on the spiritual path. We have got this path again because we had started our journey in previous births. Now we are just continuing. Prapya punyakritam lokan. Whether they will be getting the punyakritam lokan, the swargaloka, or the punyakritam. There are so many lokas, not just swargaloka. You will be getting the happiness. You do good karmas, you will get swargaloka. Not just one loka. There are many lokas superior to Manushya Loka. You can get any of those. Gandharva Yaksha, they get that. So, Prapya Punya Kritam Lokan Ushitva Shashwati Samaha. Yes, Shuchinam, for longer time you will be getting, or you will be getting the birth in the Shuchinam Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Who is the pure people or Srimatam? They are already practicing that, worshipping, and they are good. They are already on a spiritual path. You will be getting the birth at their homes. So, Suchinan Srimatam Gehe Yoga Bhrashto Bhijayate. The Yoga Bhrashta who has started yoga journey before and now just continuing. Let's see the next verse. अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धुर्लभतरं लोके जन्म यदीदृशम्. The destiny of other strivers who fall from that yoga, who's not getting the prapya punyakritam lokan also, and neither they are getting the birth in Shuchinam Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. What happens to them? Athava yoginameva kule bhavati dhimatam. He is born in the family of wise yogins, person possessing knowledge of Brahman already. There are 2 types of people. One, like us, just worshipping and we are on a spiritual path, we believe in God. That is one fact. But another is the people who are always already on that path of Brahman. Means they are studying Vedanta, because other than study of Vedanta, we cannot get that Brahman. That is very difficult. That can happen with the devotion to that Supreme Self. So that is very important. So as we can say, Mari Dravid Shastrigal, he is the top, one of the top Vedantas of India. So they are on that path of Brahman. They are trying to follow that tradition. So whether you will be getting the Punyakatam Lokam, or you will be getting the birth at the homes of pure people, wise people, or you will be getting the birth at the homes of the people, they are already on that path of Brahman. They are possessing the knowledge of Brahman already. Yoginameva kule bhavati dhimatam. Already following that Brahma path tradition, you will be born at their homes. Etadhi durlabhataram loke janma yadidrisham. But this is very difficult, because among lakhs of people, only 1 or 2 people are following that Brahma path, and you get the birth at their homes. That is very difficult. Shrinanshetamya, that's why I say etadhi durlabhataram. That is very difficult. That is very rare, because they are only the people like them are very rare. They are following the Brahma path, and you are getting the birth. Like Pariwar Tatil I said, the Devdatta Patilji, the Ramakrishna Bhattaji, and the Mani Dravid Shastriji, these are the Vedantis. They have studied Vedanta very deeply. They are already on that path of Brahman. And we get the birth at their homes. That is very difficult. So, etadhi durlabhataram loke janma yadidrisham. Very difficult. Let's see the next verse. What happens to him after his birth there? Okay, he born. Now what happens? Tatra tam buddhi sanyogam labhate paurvadehikam yatate chatato bhuya sansiddhau kurunandana. There he regains the disposition of mind which he had in his former body. The same concept. We have deposited our money in bank, and later after 2 or 3 years, we went back to take that. We have not spent that money anywhere. So that is saved in our account. So same in spiritual. The worldly wealth will be destroyed. But that wealth, that spiritual wealth never get destroyed. That is always in our account only. And that account is our previous births and that sanchita karma, prarabdha, kriyamad, all that is our money. We are just depositing. So tatra tab buddhi sanyogam labhate paurvadehikam. Whatever has been done in previous births, in previous bodies, paurvadehikam labhate buddhi sanyoga, because that intellect, that was whatever we had learned, that was stored in this intellect. That's why this term buddhi sanyogam tatratam labhate. He gets whatever he has the disposition of his mind, which he had in his former body. Yatate chatato bhuya samsiddhau kurunandana. O Arjuna, Kurunandana, the name of Arjuna, because he is born in the Kuru Vamsha. Kurunandana. O Arjuna, and from there he strives much more for success in yoga. Even previously he was practicing, but when he is born in dhimatam, kule bhavate dhimatam, at their homes, what happens? He even better than before, faster than before, he started striving for that, for getting that Parabrahma knowledge. Yatate chatato bhuya tato, better than before. Tato bhuya, greater, much more, for success in yoga. Samsiddhau kurunandana. Now, as I told, worldly wealth is destroyed, but the spiritual wealth is never destroyed. So whatever we will be learning, if we memorize Bhagavad Gita in this birth, in next birth, we may start speaking that those shlokas in 2 or 3 year old when we will be. So that can happen with anyone because that wealth will be stored. That is not never going to be destroyed. पूर्वाभ्यासेन तेनैव हीयते ह्यवशोऽपि सः जिज्ञासुरपि योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते. By the power of his earlier practice, whatever he had stored already, he is carried forward even against his will. If we have done enough karmas, even we can realize that in this birth also sometimes we are not feeling that, we are just feeling okay, I'm not feeling like attending the class, I'm not feeling like sitting in Vivechana and listening for 1 hour. And for some good karmas, I don't want to go to that Havan home, I don't want to worship. I am feeling, these feelings come because of alasya pramada. But we are again and again forced by those karmas which we have done in our previous births, that you have to do this. So against our will, I am feeling that I'm not feeling like doing this, but still we are doing that. Why? There may be someone here, they are not feeling like listening to Vivechana for a while, but they are still sitting here. Why? Because Purva Abhyasena Tenaiva, whatever they have done, the power of that karma, by the power of his earlier practice, he is carried forward. Even we are carried forward, even against our will. Jigyasurapi yogasya shabda brahmati vartate. Even though he is practicing that yoga, he is about to get that yoga, he transcends the Shabda Brahma Prakriti. Whatever the Sakama karmas he is doing, he is just Atikramanam, means he just transcends that. He crossed that. Now he is no more connected to that Sakam karmas, and Shabda Brahma he goes beyond that. Shabda Brahma Ativartate, going beyond something. So Shabda Brahma is that Sakama karmas, all the karmas, and the Prakriti we can also refer here with the Shabda Brahma word. So he goes beyond that. Now the Prakriti means the three gunas, Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. These gunas are telling us do something, not to do something. I'm feeling like sleeping, whatever. These gunas are telling, that is happening as because of Prakriti. So that person goes beyond that Prakriti, against our will. Going against our will is going against the Prakriti, going beyond that Prakriti. So Shabda Brahmati Vartate. Now the Lord explains the condition of such a striver. Who's born in their families, and now they started practicing even faster than before. So what happens? The condition of them. Prayatnadyatamaanastu yogi sanshuddha kilvishaha aneka janma samsiddhastato yati parangatim. Then after many lives, see here also, aneka janma samsiddha, not in one birth. Never believe that we are going to get that Brahman in one birth. That is not possible. And we are not in hurry also. If we are in hurry, we will get that in this birth. We will be in hurry when the time comes and we are very near to that. We are just about to attain that. Then that comes in our mind that now I want. My shikha, in Upanishads, we take the reference, my shikha is burning. Now I can't stand. I have to find that water. And which water? That ocean of Brahman, from where we have come. We all have come, the drops of that ocean. So then after many lives, this student of spirituality, who earnestly strives, cleansed off all his stains. Yogi, Sanshuddha Kilbishaha. All these stains are just destroyed, cleansed. Aneka Janma Samsiddhas. After many lives. And perfected through many births. Now I am perfected. In one birth, I tried a bit. Then in next birth, I tried a bit. Then in next birth, I was trying a bit. So after trying longer and longer and longer, finally putting one drop in that glass, putting one drop of that water, finally we have filled that glass. That happens. in many births I have practiced, and now I have got the perfection. And now I am perfected through many births. Now I am able to attain that perfection, and that person reaches to the supreme. So that yoga bhrashta concept will be coming again and again for many births, and after those births, that person will finally get that Parabrahma. Aneka janma sansiddha. He is perfected through many births and attains that parangatim. He reaches to that supreme self. Now in next verse, Bhagavan Krishna tells the glory of that yoga. Tapasvibhyodhiko yogi yanibhyopi madodhikaha karmibhyashchadhiko yogi tasmad yogi bhavarjuna. Tasmad yogi bhavarjuna. If you have seen Learngeeta logo very clearly, minorly, so you must have get that this is our motto of Learngeeta program. Yogi bhavarjuna. You should become a yogi. After completing the 6th chapter, all the discipline of meditation, telling all the ways and how we all are born as a yoga bhrashta, and we are going to complete our this journey for many births, and then we will be getting that supreme. That is all the concept. So now he is telling Vidi, Tasmad yogi bhavarjuna, tapasvibhyodhiko yogi jnanibhyopi matodhika. A yogi is higher than a man of austerity. Tapasvibhyodhiko yogi, who is doing the tapas, who is performing the austerity. The yogi is higher than them, and he is considered higher even than the man of knowledge, the jnanibhyopi. Jnani yogis than the jnani yogis also, he is higher. Jnanibhyopi matodhikaha karmibhyashchadhiko yogi. Even he is higher than the please mute. Yeah, he is even higher than the karma yogi also, the man of actions. That's why, therefore, O Arjuna, become a yogi. Now we know why we have that motto, this sentence as motto of Learngeeta. Be a yogi. You don't need to become a Jnana yogi or a Karma yogi or a Dhyana yogi. No, you just become a yogi. Yoga means the unity with that Lord. Yogi means I am connected with that Lord now. So get connected to that. Now in next verse, which yogi to become? Now Lord told, okay, Tasmad yogi bhavarjuna, you become a yogi. Now which yogi? The question arises. He is going to answer. Yoginam api sarvesham madgatenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam sameyukta tamo mataha. Yoginam api sarvesham, even among all the yoginam api sarvesham means among all. Yoginam api, among all the yogins. Madgatenantaratmana, Madgatena antaratmana. He who adores me with his mind fixed on me. Madgatena antaratmana, who has fixed their minds on me. Shraddhavan, who has faith. Yomam bhajati. Shraddhavan bhajate yomam, who worships me, who adores me as a supreme and have the faith in me. Same yuktamo mataha, considered by me. Same me yuktatamo, that person considered by me, that yogi is considered by me, be the best of the yogis. Yuktatamo, best of the yogis. Tamo mataha, yuktatamo mata, that yogi is the best among all the yogis, among the Jnana yogi, Karma yogi, Dhyana yogi. So ultimately Lord is telling the yoga of devotion here. We should have the devotion towards the Lord, and worshipping that Lord with a great devotion and surrendering ourselves as Lord Ananyaschantayanto mam ye janav pariyupasate teshan nityabhyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyam. If we completely surrender ourselves to that Lord, He will be taking care of everything for us, whatever we have and whatever is need for us, whatever is needed for us. So he will be taking care of everything. So these are the 47 shloka. Ultimately, Lord is told, Tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna, the motto of Learngeeta. You become a yogi, and which yogi? The yogi of devotion. You should become the yogi of devotion. See, so ultimately we should have the devotion towards the Lord. Now let's see the Pushpika, then we will complete today's session. Om Tatsaditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyāyāṃ Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Atma Sanyama Yogo Nama Shashthodhyayah. Atma Sanyama Yoga, the name of the chapter, yoga of self-control. So we've seen how to meditate, how to worship that Lord, how to meditate on that Lord, and what happens after that meditation, and how we can control our mana. And after controlling the mana, our self is controlled, because mana is only the most flickering part of our body. So if we are able to control that mana, it means we have won over ourselves. So Om Tat Sat iti Śrīmad Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. All these three names of that Brahman. If we say Om, we are referring to that Parabrahma. If we say Tat, again we are referring to that Brahma. And if we say Sat, only that is real. Again we are referring to that Sat only. So Om Tat Sat, if we say this, it means we are remembering that Parabrahman in all the ways. And this also means if we have occurred any mistake, you have occurred while chanting the shlokas, or I have occurred while explaining the meaning of those shlokas. So whatever are the mistakes occurred by us, they will be forgiven because we are remembering that Lord. So Om Tat Sat iti means indication of completion of something. Atha Shashthodhyayah, Atha means the starting, indication of start, and iti is the indication of end. Om Tat Sat iti Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyāyāṃ Yoga Shastre. Thus, with the word of Om Tat Sat, the names of the Lord in the Upanishads of Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge of Brahma, the supreme, the science of self-control, the Atma Sanyam Yoga, and the dialogue between the Shri Krishna and Arjuna, Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambade, Atma Sanyama Yogo Nama Shashthodhyaya. This is the 6th chapter we have completed here. So let's do 2 minutes Sankirtana, then we will end up today. Sit calmly and remember that Lord Swarupa. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai.
Thank you, Rupal Didi. That was so enlightening. You know, how you emphasized the importance of the bhakti. Ultimately, that is what takes us for unity with the Paramatma. Thank you, Didi. Now, before we take the questions, just a quick announcements. As we've been seeing, all these things have been possible with the blessings of the Almighty, and obviously our Param Puja Guruji, with all the volunteers as part of the Gita Pariwar. In case if you want to become a Gita Sevi, please do tune in to today's session on how to become a Gita Sevi. It is a session, it is going to be on YouTube at 8:30 Indian Standard Time, and Seva and Sadhana, in fact, go hand in hand. Also, another L1 batch will be starting from June 7th, 2024. Please do spread the word and share the details with your friends and family who might be interested in pursuing the Gita learning. Now it is time for the question and answer. As Didi ji has already indicated, please do raise your hand and turn on the video. Now we have Uma Didi ji with us with a question. Uma Didi ji, Jai Shri Krishna, you can ask your question.
Jai Uma Devi, please ask. Can you please remove your earphones, Umaji? Because we can't hear you.
Didi now?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Didi, actually you have given the message. I just type also. This is in the same meaning which was there in the 5th chapter, 18th sloka. The jnani who can able to see all, like the cow, it was there, no? It is the same meaning for this sloka also.
Pandita Samadarshanam. Yeah,
Yes.
this meaning is conveyed at many places in Bhagavad Gita.
So is it the same meaning also here Bhagavan he is saying?
In which shloka, 6th chapter?
5th chapter, 18th sloka, Didi.
Yes, that's fine. And in 6th chapter, which shloka you are?
Atmau Yena Sarvatra Samam Pashyati Arjuna Sukam Vayadi Vadu.
The same meaning, the same meaning.
It's
Their
the same
Lord
meaning.
has qualified with some specific Shuni, Chaiva, Swapaki, Pandita, Samadarshana, like that. And the people, wise people look at everyone like same. And here also Lord is telling the same thing. Meaning is same, just the expression is different.
Here he put that word like Sarvatra. So he was given in a different term. But it is the same.
Exactly.
Okay. One more question to you. I have this doubt. Don't mistake me. Maybe it is silly to, I don't know. Only we are starting the path now. So I have this one.
Problem.
As we practice, and Bhagavan he says even before you in karma yoga. So he is saying you don't have a rights on the fruit. You have a rights only your action. So do your action. So that means the destiny being already decided by us, as you told now, that small boy he is able to recite. That means already in previous karma we did the deed. So
exactly.
So we have that queries, no, what will happen next year, what will happen next month. So we have the queries in our mind, the questions is still there. So if it is already predetermined, it's already there, means why this thought is coming to us?
Not actually pre-decided, we can say, but everything will come to us according to our karma, according to my punya and according to my papa. But in 18th chapter, Lord has said, Adhisthanam tatha karta karanam cha prathvidham vividhasya prathchesta daivan chaivatra panchamam. It means there are 5 things in a completion of any task. Adhishthana, there should be some base. Tatha karta, there should be a doer. I am there. Adhishthana tatha karta karanam cha prathvidham. There should be some sadhana, karana, how to do that. And vividhasya prathchesta, and I should be desirable enough to do that task. Okay. Chesta, Daivan Chaivatrama. 5th is only that Daiva, that fate. So what I'm telling pre-decided, that is only 20%. For completion of the task, we need 100%, and in that 100%, only 20% goes to fate. 20% to my desire, 20% to Karana, 20% to myself, I am the doer. So ultimately, 80% is in our hand. So by the Purushartha, we can change our fate. We can make some changes in that, in the result. But still, result is not in my hand. I have prepared enough. I will be writing the exam, but I don't know what will be the result, because there might be some issue, examiner is checking the copy and he feels sleepy or something happens, he is not in a good mood. Even I did everything right, but I'm not going to get the full marks. Because it depends on examiner also, and how that examiner, particularly that examiner was assigned to my copy, that was because of my karma. Then this cycle goes and goes and goes. So not pre-decided, we can say, but yeah, there is something, whatever is going to happen, that is according to our karma.
A small percentage is attribute to that. A small percentage of our deeds are, in addition to that. That's what you mean.
Yes,
So whatever these five
With
things
the Purushartha, we can change that.
Okay.
Purushartha can make change in our fate.
Thank you so much. And we want to be like the small child. So we are practicing. And as you exactly said, we are not that proper person. We are like, slipping off. We wish, but we are not able to do so. Yoga, what you said that pradishto. So we are not the right person, but we are putting our effort, and with God's grace, we will try to achieve this, Didi.
Yeah.
Dhanyawad.
Keep
Thank you,
striving
Didi.
for that. There is one song. नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चे तेरी मुट्ठी में क्या है मुट्ठी में है तकदीर हमारी. We all have heard this song. That is the meaning. With my Purushartha, I can change my. Okay? Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Ji, Bhakar ji,
Yes.
please answer.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai
Please
Shri Krishna.
explain on Vairagya, 35th.
No, what do you want to know about Vairagya? Vairagya is doing the karma but not having phali ichha with Nishkam karma bhava. There is one thing, sannyasa, that is vidhina parityagaha. It means I have, with all the rituals, I have done the karma tyaga. That is sannyasa. But Vairagya is I am doing the karma but I am not attached to that karma phala. Doing the karma with Nishkam bhava. Okay, that is Vairagya.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Ji, Gauri ji.
Gauri ji, Jai Shri
I
Krishna.
always like your smile. Always a smiley face. Manah prasada saumyatvam. Very nice. You have to unmute. Gauri ji, we can't hear you. Please unmute. Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes.
can
Good evening, everybody.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Madam, throughout, I was smiling because I was interacting to every word you were saying. We must dedicate ourselves, body, mind, and soul, to achieve anything. And I assume that you have dedicated body, mind, and soul for Geeta Pariwar. So we will follow your footsteps. And I'm sure we will be better than what we are at present if we study.
Every moment we are learning and we are growing.
You have inspired us.
Because of Geeta Parivar.
And God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
May
Gauri ji, do
your
you
life
have any question?
increase.
Do you have any question, Gauri ji?
Not now, ma'am.
No, just blessings for me. Oh, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. God bless you abundantly. You deserve it.
With everyone's blessings only, I'm just keep trying to rise and just to share with you all as I'm taking vision and every week I'm meeting you all just to share one information. I have got selected in BHU for my PhD in Sanskrit Advaita Vedanta.
Oh, God.
BHU Banaras in the
Happiest
university.
congratulations. So
Thank
you'll
you,
be Dr. Shukla soon.
After 5 years.
In the near future.
Yes, exactly. Banaras Hindu University is one of the prestigious universities in India for Sanskrit studies. So I'm fortunate enough with everyone's blessings to get selected because there were only 2 seats in Advaita Vedanta and I have occupied one.
Great news, Rupal
You
Didi.
will be, madam. You will be selected because you are preaching. So we will all get some drops from.
Thank you, Gauriji. Thank you so much. Ji, Purandar ji, please ask.
Yes. You can unmute and yeah.
Rupal Didi ji and entire group, Geeta Pariwar group, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai
I
Shri
have 2
Krishna.
small doubts. One
Yes.
is, as you said, even Arjuna said that the mind is uncontrollable, as you cannot control the wind even. So, I get these, in our day-to-day affairs, we have, people who come into our lives who threaten us, who do all sort of wrong things. We are in the mind, we feel that we should take revenge on them. We should, either insult them back or give them back their fair share of, what they are giving us. But if these thoughts also come, is it a sin or? But actually, we don't do it. In the end, we don't do what comes in our mind. We just control the mind, and it comes and
With
that
everyone,
thought comes and
Purandarji.
it passes. But we don't
Happens
try
with
to
everyone.
revenge. So are we still sinning, or are we still?
Yes, but lesser sin, not more. Dosha is there for thinking also because ahimsa is from manasa vacha karmana. So karmana I am not doing, vacha also I am not doing, I am not speaking anything wrong, I am not doing anything wrong to them, but I am thinking wrong. So manasa ahimsa is there, manasa dosha is there. So
Then how to control it and not get the effect of this, bad
just
thought?
reminding yourselves again and again. Whenever it comes, I should be firm enough to remind myself that I will not be thinking of this. I just have to remove this thought from my mind. Why I will be doing that? Who am I? For this Ram
Besides
Suda's
that, if it keeps coming, what do we do? Like, we like feel
just
helpless.
remind yourself.
We
Just remind
continue to
yourself.
feel guilty that we are, something is wrong is happening, and it's, we are getting that anger feeling inside, but we are trying to restrain. But why is it coming again and again? That is my,
If we are
real practical problem.
yes, if we are not able to help ourselves, then we should request Lord. And we should pray that, Lord, please remove this thought because I'm not going to do this. You also know, and I'm also aware of this. Just the thought is coming in our mind, and that is because of Tamoguna. Tamoguna is there, and that is resulting that thought in my mind. So just help me to get out of this and remove that. Just reminding yourself is enough. If again and again I'm reminding this, then I will be leaving that. That will go off your mind. Okay?
Right, ma'am. Thank you so much for your.
That is only abhyas. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena jagviyate. This is the sutra everywhere applies. No more questions, I
Any
think.
more questions? Otherwise, we will move towards. Congratulations once. Okay. Ajay Singh Bhayaji, you can unmute and ask the question. If possible, please turn on the video and you can ask your question.
Yes, Ajay. Please ask.
Can you listen me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So, our Guruji told us to get rid of all that sorrows and temptation of the world. Serve, love and give. सेवा प्रेम और दान. सेवा करिए प्यार से और खुले दिल से दान करिए. मतलब जिस
बहुत
जो
अच्छे दोनों सूत्र.
तो ये जो स्लोगन गुरुजी ने दिया है ना, तो वी आर गेटिंग टू मच रिलीफ फ्रॉम आवर एंगर, देन चिंता,
आज हमारा गीता सेवी सत्र भी है. आज हमारा गीता सेवी सत्र भी है. उसमें पधारी और सेवा के लिए अपने लिए अवसर देखिए. आप क्या सेवा दे सकते हैं?
जी जी मैं दे सकता हूँ सेवा. अभी मैंने अप्लाई किया है.
बिल्कुल अच्छा है. आज का सेवी सत्र है 8:30 बजे से. हम we all should join that session and we should see where we can serve, because serving is the only way where we will not be leaving this path. We can continue for longer time.
We are not going to gain anything for our seva. That's why it is our yogi का कर्म है.
Exactly. देश हमें देता है सब कुछ, हम भी तो कुछ देना सीखें. We should learn something to give. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Any more questions? I saw Purandar Bhaiya's hand raised. Okay.
Purandar Bhaiya already asked. Yeah.
Yeah, he has. Okay, thank you. Congratulations once again, Rupal Didiji. And that's indeed a sweet news, a divine, that too on the auspicious occasion of Sri Shankaracharya Jayanti. Heartiest congratulations, Didiji. Thank you for enlightening us, and thanks to all the Geeta Sadhakas who made this session so interactive and interesting. And just a quick minute to thank our technical team and our Geeta trainers, mentors, savis, and devotees who attended this session. Please do continue your Geeta sadhana and attend these sessions to enrich the spiritual knowledge. May Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā be our life guide. Let us do the prarthana before concluding the session to thank Bhagavan Shri Krishna for making this session successful and for guiding us all along. To do the prarthana, we have Kirti Patiyat Adidiji. She is from Noida, worked at MTNL. Kirtiji always, she likes to write poems in Hindi and Marathi, associated with Geeta Pariwar since July 2021. Kirtiji is already doing seva as a TA and she has passed Geeta Jijnasu exam as well. Congratulations, Didiji. I request you to do the prayer now. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Brajapriyam Dharma Samstapakam Viram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you, Kirtiji. That was beautiful. Before concluding the today's Vivechan session, let us all recite Hanuman Chalisa and seek the blessings of Lord Hanumanji. Jai Shri Krishna.
चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरन रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही समभाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर गोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
जय श्री राम, जय हनुमान, जय श्री कृष्ण। सर्वं श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। ओम तत्सत्। सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु।